So let us see this next problem 12. It is based on principle of parallel acceleration. The moment of inertia of the meter scale of cos 0.6 kg upon an axis perpendicular to the scale and located at 20 centimeter position on the scale in kg meter square is the breadth of the scale is negligible. So we have to find the moment of inertia about a given axis. So we are using meter scale. Meter scale means its total length is 1 meter 100 centimeter like this. So the figure can be used like this. Suppose this is a meter scale having negligible thickness. Now this is the 50 centimeter point called as a center of mass. So if we consider the axis through its center, then if the meter scale is rotated, this is given by ml square by 12. Now we have to find the moment of inertia. This is the meter scale AB. We have to find the moment of inertia about the 20 centimeter marking. So this is 0 centimeter. This is 20 centimeter. This is 50 centimeter. This is 100 centimeter. So 0 to 100 like this. So this is the point O. So we have to find the moment of inertia about the axis passing through the point O through 20 centimeter. So IO is equal to question mark. So this is the perpendicular distance between the two parallel axes. It is denoted by H, and this H is equal to 50 minus 20. It is 30 centimeter away from the center of mass. So given M is equal to 0.6 kilogram, L is equal to 1 meter is equal to 100 centimeter. H is equal to 30 centimeter is equal to 0.2 meter. IO is equal to question mark. So what we use the parallel axis theorem because these two axes are parallel. Both the axes are perpendicular to the length of the meter scale and they are mutually parallel to each other. So we will use the parallel axis theorem by parallel axis theorem. By parallel axis theorem, IO is equal to IC plus MH square. So IC is equal to ML square by 12 plus M is equal to and H is equal to like this. So substitute the value. M is equal to 0.6 multiplied by 1 upon 12 plus M is equal to 0.6 multiplied by 0.3 multiplied by 0.3. So this is equal to 0.05 plus this is equal to 3 into 3, 9, 9 into 6, 54. So 0.54. So answer is 0.104 kg meter square. So this is the required value of the moment of inertia. 0.104. So the correct choice is B. Therefore B is correct. Like this. So H is the distance between the two parallel axes. So this is 50 centimeter position, this is 20. So this distance is equal to 30 centimeter. Like this. Next, problem number 13. I will read the problem. The three identical rods, each of length x, are joined to form a rigid equilateral triangle. Its radius of gyration about an axis passing through a corner and perpendicular to the triangle is. तर इथे आपल्याला ॲक्सेस पासून सेंटर ऑफ मासचा डिस्टन्स फक्त काढायचा आहे आणि सेंटर ऑफ मास जो येतो त्याच्या जॉमेट्रिकल सेंटरला असतो, सेंट्रॉइडला असतो. सो द जॉमेट्री इज लाईक दिस. These are the three rods which are joined to each other. They form a equilateral triangle. The length of the each side is x. So this corner is A, this corner is B, this corner is C. Now if we draw perpendicular, this is point D. If we draw perpendicular, this is point E, like this. So this point of intersection is the O, where whole mass of the body is supposed to be concentrated. So this is x, therefore this is x by 2. So this distance AO or BO or CO is equal to K. This distance is K, radius of gyration. So K is equal to AO is equal to BO is equal to CO is equal to question mark. K is equal to radius of gyration is equal to distance between perpendicular axis through corner A or corner B and center of mass at O. O is a center of mass of triangle ABC. O is also centroid of the triangle. Therefore, you can use the geometry like this. In triangle ABD, AB square hypotenuse is equal to AD square base plus BD square. Therefore, AB is equal to x square, AD is equal to x by 2 bracket square plus BD square, and therefore x square minus याचा square direct x square by 4 add केला, so this is equal to 3x square by 4 is equal to BD square, and therefore BD is equal to root 3x by 2. So this is equation 1. But OB is equal to 2/3 of BD. We know this property from geometry. This distance OB is 2/3 of this total distance BD. So this is equal to 2 by 3 multiplied by root 3x by 2. By 2 cancel. So 1 upon root 3 x, therefore OB is equal to K is equal to x upon root 3 is equal to radius of gyration about the given axis. This is the correct answer. K radius of gyration is equal to x upon root 3 and therefore A choice is correct. A is correct. एक थोडक्यात आपल्याला ट्रायंगलचा सेंट्रॉइड शोधायचा होता फक्त, बाकी काही नाही. प्रॉब्लेम कॅपिटलचा झाला मॅथमॅटिक्सपेक्षा. Next, problem number 14. From a circular disc of radius capital R and mass 9 times capital M, a small disc of radius R by 3 is removed from the disc. The moment of inertia of the remaining disc about the axis perpendicular to the plane of the disc and passing through O is. तर डिस्कचा जो काही पार्ट रिमूव्ह केलेला तो फिगरमध्ये दाखवलेला आहे. तर ह्या रिमूव्ह पार्टची पोझिशन काय आहे त्याच्याप्रमाणे आन्सर बदलत असतं. त्याच्या ही पोझिशन आपल्याला नीट लक्षात द्यायला पाहिजे. सो द फिगर इज शोन like this. This is the whole disc. Like this. This is the center point. This radius is R. These axes are shown like this. So the removed disc is here. Whose radius is R by 3. R by 3. So this total mass is 9m and this mass is smaller. The removed mass is smaller. Like this. So let ID is equal to mi of full disc before removing or before making the hole. Before removing disc model. IR is equal to mi of this ID is equal to 9 times m into r square by this by 2. ID is the problem. IR is equal to mi of remaining disc after removing small disc model. IR is equal to question mark. I full is equal to mi of removed disc about transverse axis through center O of the full disc. Therefore, I full is equal to I full is equal to IO is equal to IC plus M8 square. This is the H. 8 is equal to 2 R by 3. Say this is equal to is equal to M into R by 3 bracket square by 2 plus M into 2 R by 3 whole bracket square. This is I function. So now we will calculate this value where M is equal to mass of remove the disc. So M is equal to name is the formula. Mass is equal to kg per meter multiplied by kg per meter square multiplied by meter square. Mass per unit area mass per unit area of the disc multiplied by area of the removed disc. Area of the removed disc. So mass per unit area is equal to m upon 9m upon pi r square multiplied by this is equal to pi multiplied by r by 3 bracket square. So this is equal to 9m upon pi r square multiplied by pi r square by 9 pi cancel r square cancel. So m is equal to capital M. This is equation 2. Put into therefore I whole is equal to M into r square by 9 2 multiplied plus M into 4 r square by 9. Therefore I whole is equal to M r square upon 2 multiplied by 9 plus 2 multiplied by M 4 r square upon 2 multiplied by 9 multiplied by 2 divided by 2. The value of the physics. So now you can take m by 2 common. M r square by 2 common into bracket 1 by 9 plus 4 r square 8 r square actually. So this is equal to m r square by 2 into 30. This is 9 by 9, that is equal to 1. So I whole is equal to m r square by 2. So this is equation 3. Now, what to find I remaining? IR is equal to I disk minus I whole. आणि एवढा मास आपण रिमूव्ह केलेलं त्याच्यामुळे आपण शक्य होईल म्हणून मायनस आहे. If the mass is removed, minus sign. If the mass is added, plus sign. So I disk is equal to this 9 mr square by 2 minus mr square by 2, so that is equal to 8 mr square by 2, that is equal to 4 mr square. So moment of inertia of the remaining disk is equal to 4 mr square, means characteristics E. That E is correct. It is an important problem. आता प्रॉब्लेम जेईला विचारलेला आहे. तिथे स्क्वेअर प्लेट होती आणि त्याच्यातून स्क्वेअर पार्ट रिमूव्ह केला होता. इथे सर्क्युलर डिस्कमधून सर्क्युलर डिस्क रिमूव्ह केलेली, स्मॉल सर्क्युलर डिस्क रिमूव्ह केलेली. नाव इन दिस केस दिस पोझिशन ऑफ द होल, पोझिशन ऑफ द होल इज इम्पॉर्टंट. आता ही डिस्क जर आपण इथून सेंटरला रिमूव्ह केली असती तर काय झालं असतं, एचची व्हॅल्यू डायरेक्ट 0 झाली असती. म्हणजे एच 0 झाला म्हणजे आय ओ इज इक्वल टू फक्त आय सी म्हणजे mr/3 स्क्वेअर बाय 2 आला असता तो. ही सेकंड टर्म 0 झाली असती. म्हणजे हे आन्सर पण बदलून गेलं असतं ते. म्हणजे ही रिमूव्ह केलेली डिश जी त्याची पोझिशन कुठे आहे, त्याचा सेंटर ह्या डिशच्या सेंटरला कॉन्सेंट होतं का अवे कॉन्सेंट होतं त्याच्याप्रमाणे एच बदलेल. सो इन अवर प्रॉब्लेम एच इज नॉट 0 बट इट इज 2r/3. सो दिस इज द correct answer. So please check the connection. This mass of the removed disk small m is calculated by this formula: mass per unit area of the disk, whole disk, multiplied by area of the removed disk. So total mass of the disk is 9m and area is equal to pi r square, and area of the small disk is equal to pi r/3 bracket square. याची radius r/3 दिलेली आहे आपल्याला. So r/3 bracket square. So this is m is equal to m. So this mass is capital M and this total mass is 9m. म्हणजे 1/9 पार्ट आपण रिमूव्ह केलेला आहे त्याच्यातला. चला नेक्स्ट प्रॉब्लेम नंबर 15. A circular disc X of radius capital R is made from iron plate of thickness T, and another disc Y of radius 4r is made from iron plate of thickness T by 4. Then the relation between the moment of inertia of Ix and Iy is there. So Iy की वैल्यू in terms of Ix आपल्याला काढायला सांगितली आहे. So what to find the formula for moment of inertia of the disc. The disc is shown like this. So this thickness is T. This radius is R. The mass is M. So about this axis, the moment of inertia R is equal to mr square by 2. Then sigma is equal to rho is equal to density of the iron. Therefore, m is equal to mass of the circular iron disc of radius capital R, beta will be denoted by small r, of radius small r and thickness P. Therefore, m is equal to density multiplied by volume of the disc. So rho multiplied by pi r square T. Therefore, mi of circular disc I is equal to mr square by 2. mr square by 2. So r is equal to m is substituted as rho multiplied by pi r square t into r square by 2. So this is equal to pi into rho into r raised to 4 into thickness P upon T. This is the required formula for our problem. Iy upon ix is equal to pi into rho into radius of the y disc raised to 4, thickness of the y disc upon 2 divided by pi into density of the iron, radius of the x disc bracketed 4, thickness of the x disc upon 2. So this is equal to radius of the y disc upon radius of the x disc bracketed to 4, thickness of the y disc upon thickness of the x disc. So now substitute the value. Radius of the y disc is the 4r upon r whole bracket. Thickness of the disc is equal to T by 4 and this is T. So this is equal to 4 raised to 4 multiplied by 1 upon 4. So that is equal to 4 raised to 3, that is equal to 64. 64. And therefore Iy upon x is equal to 64. Iy is equal to 64 times Ix. This is the correct answer. So correct choice is D. D is correct. D is correct. Then next problem is the 16. Next problem is 16. Figure is given. A T joint is formed by two identical rods A and B, each of mass small m and length capital L in the xy plane as shown. Its moment of inertia about the axis coinciding with A is there. So the figure is shown like this. This is the A rod, this is the B rod, So we have to find the moment of inertia of the axis coinciding with A. IA is equal to I is equal to question mark. Let I is equal to mi of the T-shaped body about axis coinciding with rod A. So I is equal to I plus I B. I is equal to IB and this is equal to ml square by 12. This axis is passing through center of the rod. So this mass is m, this total length is n. Therefore ml square by 12. So I is equal to ml square by 12. This is the answer. I is equal to 0 because axis of rotation is coinciding with the rod E. So ml square by 2, this is the correct answer and therefore B choice is correct. B is correct. Next, first we will consider the problem number 18. 17 we are going after. We are going to take question number 17 after that. 18. A thin horizontal circular disc is rotating about the vertical axis passing through its center. An insect is at rest at a point near the rim of the disc. The insect now moves along the diameter of the disc to reach its other end. During the journey of the insect, the angular speed of the disc A continuously increases, first increases and then decreases, remains unchanged. D का wrong है so we can show by figure like this. Suppose this is the disc. This is the eye insect. Its distance from the center to its x. Mass of the insect is small m. Radius of the disc is r. Mass of the disc is m. So about this axis, moment of inertia I is equal to let I is equal to mi of the disc with insect. Therefore I is equal to id plus ii. Equation to calculate where id is equal to mi of the disc of mass capital M and radius capital R. Therefore id is equal to mr square by 2. This is equation 1. I is equal to mi of the insect plus radius capital R. Therefore id is equal to mi square by 2 into radius capital R. Therefore id is equal to mi of the insect. Mi of the insect. Mi of the insect is equal to mi square by 2 into radius capital R. Therefore id is equal to mi square by 2 into radius capital R. Therefore id is equal to mi square by 2 into radius capital R. Therefore id is equal to mi square by 2 into radius capital R. Therefore id is equal to mi square by 2 into radius capital R. Therefore id is equal to mi square by 2 into radius capital R. Therefore id is equal to mi square by 2 into radius capital R. Therefore id is equal to mi square by 2 into radius capital R. Therefore id is equal to mi square by 2 into radius capital R. Therefore id is equal to mi square by 2 into radius capital R. Therefore id is equal to mi square by 2 into radius capital R. T of mass m at distance x from center O of the disk. Therefore, I is equal to mx square is equal to 14. Therefore, I is equal to ms square by 2 plus mx square. This is equation 3. Equation 3 shows that mi of the system of disk plus insect depends on the variable x. 0 is variable x. 0 is less than or equal to x less than or equal to r. Now, our problem is this. Consider the diameter AB of the disk as the insect B ला त्याच्यावर x ची व्हॅल्यू मॅक्सिमम राहील r. तो b कडून सेंटरला जाईल आणि सेंटरला क्रॉस करून a ला जाईल. So first x decreases and then again increases as the insect moves from B end to A end of the diameter. Then first x decreases up to O, and then x increases up to A. First x decreases, therefore mi I first decreases and then increases. हा झाला mi मधला चेंज. आपल्याला कशामधला चेंज विचारलेला आहे? अँग्युलर स्पीड विचारलेला आहे. By the law of conservation of angular momentum, I into omega is equal to constant. Therefore, first I decreases, omega increases, then omega decreases. So this is the correct answer. The angular speed first increases and then decreases. So sequence is correct. Therefore, C is the correct. Next, question number 19. The moment of inertia about an axis of a body which is rotating with angular velocity of 1 radian per second is numerically equal to 1/4 of its rotational kinetic energy, half of rotational k and vice. म्हणजे I आणि k मधलं रिलेशन आपल्याला विचारलेलं आहे. ओमेगा इज इक्वल टू 1 radian per second. I is equal to question mark. Let k is equal to kinetic energy of rotating body. Therefore, k is equal to 1/2 I omega square. But omega is equal to 1 radian per second. Therefore, k is equal to 1/2 I multiplied by 1 square. Therefore, k is equal to 1/2 I. Therefore, I is equal to 2 times k. Mi is numerically equal to twice the rotation k. Mi is equal to twice the rotational k. म्हणजे d प्लस करेक्ट आला. D is correct. D is correct. Next, 20. The moment of inertia of the disc about an axis which is tangent and parallel to its plane is I. Then the moment of inertia of the disc about the tangent but perpendicular to its plane will be. So ह्या दोघांमधलं रिलेशन आपल्याला माहिती पाहिजे. So we have given one diagram where all the moment of inertia values are given like this. Suppose this is a disc of infinite radius r. Then this is the central axis. About this axis, the moment of inertia IC is equal to m r square by 2. Now, if we consider the diameter, then about this diameter, I diameter is equal to IC by 2 is equal to m r square by 4. If we consider the tangent through this point, then IT is equal to, आपण ह्या दोघांसाठी पॅरलल क्षेत्रफळ केला होता. याच्यामध्ये a is equal to r ॲड होतो. So this is equal to 5 mr square by 4. आणि अजून एक tangent आपण काढली होती. This is the point IO is equal to. Now, distance between these two parallel axes is again 8 is equal to r. याच्यामध्ये mr square ॲड होऊन जाईल. तर हे रिजन आपल्याला डायरेक्टली माहिती 3 mr square by 2 like this. So IT is equal to I is equal to 5 mr square by 4. This is given. The moment of shift of the disk about the tangent parallel to the plane is the I, ही व्हॅल्यू दिलेली आहे आपल्याला, आणि IO विचारलेली आहे. IO is equal to 3 mr square by 2 equation second. So 2 by 1 gives IO upon I is equal to 3 by 2 mr square upon 5 by 4 mr square. So this is equal to 4 by 3 upon 2 by 5. So that is equal to 6 by 5. And therefore, the moment of inertia about the tangent perpendicular to its plane is equal to 6 by 5 times I according to our notation. So here moment of inertia ला I म्हटलेलं आहे प्रॉब्लेममध्ये, आणि IO is equal to question mark. So 6 times I by 5 means correct choice is D. Therefore, D is correct. D is the correct. Like this. तर ह्या एकाच फिगरमध्ये आपण सर्व मोमेंट ऑफ इनर्शियाचे व्हॅल्यू दाखवलेलं आहे. दिस इज द सेंट्रल ॲक्सिस mr square by 2 moment of inertia. ID moment of inertia of the diameter is always half of this, so mr square by 4. For these two axes we have used parallel axis theorem. H is equal to R. Therefore add mh square mr square, याच्यात mr square ॲड केलं की ही व्हॅल्यू मिळेल. नंतर हे दोघे पॅरलल ॲक्सिस आहे, दोघांमधलं डिस्टन्स H इज इक्वल टू R आहे, याच्यात mh स्क्वेअर म्हणजे mr स्क्वेअर ॲड झाला की ही व्हॅल्यू मिळेल. आपल्याला ही व्हॅल्यू I दिलेली आहे आणि ही विचारलेली. सो वी हॅव टू टेक द रेशो ऑफ दिस टू क्वांटिटी अँड दॅट कम्स टू बी 6 by 5 times I. So this is the correct answer. Okay, we will stop here. We will see remaining problem in the next session.